Hello and welcome back to part 11 of our Chaos Gate Daemonhunters Ruthless campaign. We defeated a medium mission, much to our chagrin. That was a lot harder than we maybe thought it would be. Kind of got a bit unfortunate there, I realised retroactively, because I sent in the inexperienced knights to get them a bit of levels and then didn't realise that that was going to be the harder one. Ideally I would have sent in the A team for that one, and as we rush over to do this one now I could have fielded the weaker knights. I'm going to have to do it in reverse, leading to my guys being critically wounded and or badly injured across the board. Oh well, there's not much I can do about that. That's what happened. Hey look, we still pulled it off. We learned some good lessons, is what we can take away from that. Ship project complete. The augmentation chamber. Initial repairs to the augmentation chamber are complete. The chamber's mechadendrites are functional, and the neural lobotomizing spurs are operating at a barely acceptable 58.062% efficiency, enough to supply me with a minimal flow of servitors. Okay. Ship status. Let's see what we want to do instead. So we've got, I mean, we're building up more of these than we could spend, so we're doing pretty good in terms of servitor numbers. I'm guessing the later ones are, yeah, they'll well, they won't get that expensive. Yeah, but it gets pretty good in the end. This is speed. Oh, after ship speed you get an extra one. But no, there's nothing here. Maybe the research speed. I am struggling for that. You probably want to pick that up a bit, because obviously that's what's bottlenecking us now. I can't do that until tier 2. I'm going to presume you want to probably cover a lot of tier 1 stuff before you start diving into tier 2, unless there's something specific you desperately want. That only takes 6 days and it's pretty easy. So I think that'll only function if I start losing knights, which isn't going to happen yet. And it's also 6 days, but it's locked behind 2. That's going to help the critically wounded ones. Extra prognostico, I don't need that now. So I'm choosing between tier 2, research speed, or how long does research speed take? Okay, it's the slower one. Or I think, the Apothecarian and the meditation chamber. So this is just raw XP, 12 days, and that's commune with the fallen. I think in terms of long-term efficiency, getting the research speed now would be a good idea, because then it will apply while I'm doing all the building for these things, so you'll help the speed along effectively. So I think that's a good idea. How we're doing. So I'm not going to get bloom suppression before the next battle, I'm afraid, and there's no one else who's going to get healed or fixed in time. Well, it takes a while to... Oh, I will. I think we'll get there. Excellent. Okay, that helps curtail those annoying warp surges. And the new research, of course, we're going to go for. We need to start progressing now. 25 days. Kill 8 enemies with melee weapons. I think we'll do that. A grimoire for more research speed. That's appreciated. I think we've got a bit unfortunate in that we've only picked up one of those. So, well, they're like a 10% bump for each one you get. I think I read somewhere. Not like recall. Each grimoire provides a 20% base 20% bonus to research speed. Wow, that's incredible. So yeah, this would have massively sped things up. Otherwise, we can get 4 here, which is great. Just a bunch of, if the equipment's interesting, I'll take it, but I'll probably leave all the level 1 stuff behind at this point. Maybe the knight if it's good. What we know is that I can't. Can I see here? Yes, I can. Go to the armory. I'm fairly confident that, so we can ignore that. I'm not using the assassin, so it's just these 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I buy, it will cost me what? 2 each, or maybe it'll go up. I spent 2 on each of them in the last one, so to go up to rank 3, I would presume that it'll be 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So I need like 15 in order to buy everything. That might be a bit of a reach, but we can do pretty good. Otherwise, yeah, it's this is one of the easy ones where it's just okay. We can see enemy reinforcements, which is good. We'll see what we're dealing with. So there's at least 2 spawns, some unknown minions of chaos here. Hoxus, and I think I saw it was one of those missions where you just have to danger level low. I think you just kill the carriers at the end and then they spawn rather than one of those silly plants. Yes, we will kill 8 enemies with melee weapons. Okay, they're critically injured and got kicked out because they're so bad off. Fine. We're going to use the interceptor, of course. We also have one of those. Of course, if we are, and then a gator, if you would please. Probably the one who isn't dying. I think it was... We have a Dantor and Rugen, and of the 2 of you, Rugen needs the levels a lot more. He's kind of... He's only lightly injured, so he's usable. Let's check what his abilities are. How far did you get? He has Astral Aim, so he has the one I suppose I care about. Yeah, we can start leveling him a bit more, and I'll move him down here to go crit damage and ammo. Ammo's actually, I'm realizing, better than Ivy, because then you can do return fire, you can do the range up there. But the ammo helps with the spread from silencer, it does more damage, and then gives you a lot more versatility in terms of shooting a bunch without having to constantly reload, so good option. Okay, I think they get a random perk each, so he's 5% crit for all melee. It's not great, but what am I to do? Okay, so there's you two. Let's quickly equip them, because obviously we can pinch all of the weapons that are no longer being used by your Stormbolter currently. It's on a Justicar, we're using it. It's on the other Justicar, we're using it. What do these even do? Cybolt is extra damage. I need to remember that for who's using that currently. Boars has he can do like 6 damage per shot if he Cybolts. That's pretty good. And then this one is, oh no, it's always Cybolt +1. What has he actually got then? Oh, +1 crit, so he does 5 if he crits it. Okay, whatever. I'll ignore it. No, that's all okay. I need your melee weapon. It will be the falchions, because we like crit chance on. Like those. Critting with these is excellent, because the number of attacks I get is pretty good. Otherwise, we need an armor. Which one was our... Just take it off the interceptor, I guess. There you go. So I was using that one, which is the immunity to pin. So just in case he gets grenaded or something. It's not coming up a lot, I'll be honest. Maybe focus. What are his autos? I think... Oh, is that... Hang on, that might be worth it, because I think his refunding... Is that an auto? It is an auto teleport boost. So when this knight uses teleport, 50% chance to gain AP, so it goes up to 60%. That's kind of nice. More so than I think that the minus AP is not much of a hassle on him, because if I'm in a bad position, I can just teleport away. So a better chance of just getting your AP back every time is really good. Yeah, I think I'll take that one. And there's nothing else to do. I'm using the willpower one because I think it'd be silly to use an alternative with the amount of willpower he burns jumping around. He gets it back by killing things, but you know, you need to be careful. And you get armor and abilities. We're not using Medicae skulls anymore, it's a thing of the past. Now who's one of the Purgators will obviously need to be here. Not that one. And we know it isn't this one. It's on the Interceptor. Do you want immunity to pinning on a Purgator? Or the grenade range one, just so we can do a bit more, well, the grenade damage. Grenade doing 1 more damage, that's not, I mean, it's pretty, if you catch a lot of guys, but it can be pretty good. It's either that or the immunity to pinning, which I guess isn't, just kill the grenade launcher quickly or shoot his arm off and you'll be okay. Having 1 clutch grenade is pretty excellent. And then here we're using the grenade one, so of course, do you want to use this instead? Depends if we're up against Plague Marines, so this is obviously range 10, area 2 damage 3, range 10 area 1 damage 3, so it has limited range relatively speaking, but you get the armor break, so fantastic at compromising Plague Marines. Not so good in dealing with the, honestly, against the smaller hordes of low tier enemies we can deal them effectively. This is more effective against the things I'm scared of, which are Plague Marines, so we will use that. And then that's fine, and then we need to change his gun because he's using the wrong one. I much prefer the silencer. Crit damage or crit chance? Probably crit damage, because every time I use Astral Aim, I'll get that for free. I'm actually going to use that one. I've been using the crit chance because I've been gravitating towards that more often, but I have an ability that gives me auto crit, so surely that will synergize well. I think that's everything I wanted to cover with you. Armor, weapon. You can't use those. So all clear, and then these two. Do I want to swap out the Justicars? They're badly injured. I think that's 19 and 22 minus 8, so it'll be 14 and 11. Which of you two needs more experience? So our 2 currently fielded Justicars are eleventh and Boars, 425, 650. I have a new Justicar who's kind of underleveled. Maybe I'll swap out... Yeah, you aren't going to need to level again. I'll swap out Iolanthus for a Dantor here. Henrik. Is that the one I'm currently on? Yes, that's Iolanthus, isn't it? So let's swap you. Let's put in the other Adantor. Can I rename him here? No, maybe I'll do that later. Load out again. Let's quickly see. What are your abilities? What did you come with? You're one of the new ones. He doesn't have Terminator armor. And okay, I'm replacing him one who didn't have Terminator armor anyway, so fine. And we've got double use of this, so load out. I'm going to use the same trick where I go, oh, we got the extra one. 10% crit chance. Well, if that gets a bit better, maybe I'll use this for one. And then, where's the other slot? I thought you had the extra equipment. Oh, because it's the grenade, sorry. That one. Change it from that, and we'll go extra armor on Aegis shield. I think that's a good synergy, especially with that Terminator armor. I'm going to need it to be effective as a tank. Okay, and then weapons. Oh, he has falchions. No, I don't think that's a good choice. I'd much rather you take the Force Sword, because the... And in terms of odds, you don't have hammer hand, so I will take crit chance with you. Balls has already got that one. Take the other one. There you go, just do more damage if you crit. And then your armor. Back. Armor, power, weapon, armor. Which one am I? Enhancement ability. That will give you extra willpower later, but not now. Does it give you more HP? It gives you more flat HP, which is not needed if I'm 18. Servo Skulls being used by Eleventh, so he's the one I took. Yeah, so it was Servo Skulls and double Hailer, isn't it? Oh, that means I would have to put a Hailer Skull on him. Really? Oh, because Eleventh didn't have 2 slots, so I wasn't able to pull off this little setup. What would I use instead of the double skull? Immunity to pinned, who cares? I mean, it's actually pretty good. Focus is taken, grenades are taken, so not those 2, it'll be one of these 3. So not extra HP, servo skull ammo, or pinning. I'll probably take that, and then what servo skull? There isn't really any good ones apart from... Back, I need to see my... Yeah, it's just the heal one or the Hailer. This is why getting an extra one of these would be good to see if there's something better. I think 2 Hailers is excellent because you can basically nullify the enemy for a turn, make it very easy to disrupt them, not against elites. So am I willing to forfeit 2 willpower or... Oh, that's a lot of extra armor. He would only get... Look at his ability, so he comes passively. He comes with the 2 and then +1 for Aegis Shield of Justice, so he gets 3, and that gives him 3, gives him 6. So that's... It really is necessary. I think I'm going to do without the Hailer Skull or put it on someone else. Who else can use it? You're doing the same double trick. You're doing... Maybe I'll do it and you just get away with 5? That forfeits his armor, and he's currently using the... He's using the pinning one. No, I don't want to take it off him either. Oh, this is such a hassle. Maybe I just do it without the Hailer Skulls this time. Just I'd rather the durability. Yeah, I think so. I don't know what else I'll trade it out for. I want you to have a grenade, because having one to counteract the hard targets is useful. You benefit from your tankiness. You benefit from... Oh, do I need them both to be like double tanks? That might be the way in here. If I just forfeit one of them with all of their bells and whistles. Yeah, possibly that's the solution. You'll be the true tank where I can use you aggressively, so instead I'll have you forfeit. Take the extra willpower because it's useful to use abilities, but I will give you a Hailer Skull instead of that one. That one, Servo Skull, Hailer, like so. So I can't use him that aggressively to tank things, but I can use him more as a supplemental piece because he has all of the Honor the Chapter stuff, so he can still use that in effect. Good, okay. I wonder if you can you use double... I'm not going to do this, I'm just testing. Can I put in 2... No, you can't spam, okay, in other slots. So they haven't made it so you can't just stack those. Must be well balanced. And then guns, I think I've noticed that you're missing an armament. Load out. Back. Ranged weapon. Storm bolter. One of you is not in use. That's the one, because Iolanthus is sat down, so we'll take your gun. And that's everyone. You don't have one, but they've got both the Storm Bolters already, so I can't help you. Good, we're finally there. Strategies are the same. I didn't get any extra ones, so leave it. Start mission. Still no fancy armor for the Terminator, but I haven't seen anything worth taking. Just hoping for those level 2s to kick in at some point. Given how long ago we paid for the ability to see them appear and haven't seen one since, I'm going to presume they're locked until I progress in some fashion.
Status. Ultramarines currently engaged with a force of word bearers below.
Have they detected us?
Negative. Do you take me for some half-augmented engine seer?
The Inquisitor meant no insult, Dominus. We will locate and destroy the seeds and leave the rest in the light.
They're there. Is there a second one? There is a second one. Oh, usually is, isn't there? So just beware, they've got reinforcements to make this slightly trickier.
What is your will?
Okay, we'll use our... So I think we've seen you can move 1 AP. Being a bit more disciplined with our advancing is going to help. So we use the maximum AP as we move. But if we do this, we won't get accidentally jumped on by enemies. Which way are we going to go in the end? It's straightforward, so... Is there enough cover to play with here? Do I have any full cover to rely upon? That's probably half. That's probably half. That's maybe full there. I think I can get away with this. Yeah, just going straight forward. And we're just falling behind our friend. So you can go further, but you don't really need to.
On the way.
Rush up. Stick together. Oh, careful. Depends which way they move. If they move towards us, I'll have to deal with them. If not, I can basically ignore them. This is only going to generate how much per turn now? 15, down from 20 because they aren't moving in any given direction, so let's ignore those for a bit. Given that I'm going to have to go that way, I guess I can kind of steer around them. I'm not convinced of the kind of worth of engaging every enemy pod. They're there. There's an explosive there. They'll probably move into it, which would be good. In fact, they're going to move into us, it seems. So your first AP is here. It's alright, I'm just going to always do the Terminator first. Safe, and then your second AP gets you there. Is that close enough to see them? Ooh, we'll be close. Let's move to there. No, I think that is the limit. I think if you go any further, you trigger them. So let's move everyone up first, up to the same line, and then advance, and then we'll trigger them and be as close as possible. I could send someone up here. Might be a good idea.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, you can do that. So I don't think I can get to there. That'll be a bit of an overreach, so just that will do.
Yes, sir.
You back here.
Your command.
That's far enough away from them. I don't think I'll trigger them there, so that's okay. Right, now let's advance again. This is half. I can't see anything else, so half cover with a Terminator using his full shield would be fine. I don't think they can bother me. Will this explode? It looks red, explosive. No, but I think if anything hits this with flames, that will probably ignite, so just be careful of that. But I think this is safe. It is Plague Marines, okay. Glad I took the crack grenade. Depends if I can bunch them up. Yeah, they're now too spread apart to effectively grenade. Don't stand there.
Enemy sighted.
We've reached the stage in the campaign where we'll just have to deal with Plague Marines each turn. So you've got a spewer, we saw, and you're a regular bolt gun. So these two first. If I immediately astral aim and take the seed, will I immediately get reinforcement enemies popping us? Can I target that with shooting? No, interestingly. Maybe I don't have an angle.
Your orders.
Alright, you. Oh yeah, you can easily target it. It works, does a bit of damage. Probably knocks him out of cover as well, which would be really good for extra shots. Starts to hurt him, which I don't want to... I'd rather kill these first if I had a choice. Is he in range already? Yes, that hurts. So as it hurts him, I think I can use the precision targeting to take his arm off. If it does damage, I think it's good enough even if it's only one. Yep. No spear. Stop. Don't intend to do any more damage. They'll come forward a bit. Can I get to there and be safe? That's a bit too close. I am just going to do this with a regular shot. He's immune to something, apparently. Whatever it is you're immune to. They're out of range of everything, because they're a bit too far. So yeah, just that you could advance and start doing damage. Do you want to be aggressive with the Interceptor this turn? How far can I get? I can just about teleport strike one of them. Thing is, I can't guarantee I'd get the crit to get the seed if I go too aggressive now.
Praise the Emperor.
I could be supplemental with... Oh, in fact, you could teleport him in and then use 2 Honor the Chapters to go nuts and have him do lots of damage. The issue is then he's too close to it and he's going to get killed. He can only knife you and he can shoot you, so...
At your service.
I think, yeah, being aggressive with you is the way to go. Oh, I have Fortress now. I unlocked it. Good. I should remember. Yeah, someone pointed out I can do this easily enough, so... My spam of abilities. Immune to afflictions. This unit is immune to the crazed and rage dominate. Okay. 1 unbreakable shield. That's just our usual stat. And then Sure Strike. It has plus crit damage for all melee attacks. All the chapters are abilities. Aegis, Overwatch. Who parries because of the sword. Our equipment. Back to the abilities. Okay, yeah, so remember Fortress. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send you and be aggressive. Max out his armor with Aegis and then transfer it all onto the Interceptor, so he can become basically jolly tough. You go strike him with a teleport, and maybe you'll get the AP back. You got 60% chance. You got good odds. That's obviously quite bold in like touching him. So maybe if I teleport in a position where I don't have to get hit by him, if I want to move away. So there. No, I'm in the goo there. Hang on. So there instead. Safe from the goo.
Get down!
Good. Okay. Let's just melee him to start. I'm hoping to crit. It's unlikely. Do I care about picking up the seeds anymore? No, I've got loads of these green ones. Don't know how eager I need to be in scavenging them. He dies in the next hit. I got the seed apparently. Yep, he got it. Must have crit him there as he killed him. So I think I finally got to the bottom of that. You don't... If you kill the target when you crit them, we saw when you shoot them, I think you lose the seed even if it says you get it. If you do it in melee, then it seems to give it to you, unless that's just a bug of like how it features. So we use Aegis for 1 to give yourself the armor. Plus 8 armor. Oh, he's got even more because of the extra level I took. Wow. And I'm going to put 10 on you, so you're basically invincible. And I'll use your extra. Why not use this to give him an extra 2 AP as well? So he can start killing that other Plague Marine. Good. Okay. And then you back here. All you're going to do is use that once to give him even more AP. So I can probably hit him twice. Might have overcommitted here. I can hit him twice with our AP currently. That's not enough to kill him. I'll do... How much? Is it just 4 per? So yeah, 4 and 4 for 8. So it's 3 armor down. And its 13 HP will go down by 5 to 8 left. And I can give myself another 2 AP and just kill him. That will leave him alive with his knife, who can't bother me because I have 10 armor. So yeah, I can easily just blast through this turn. I crit as well, just to be mean about it. I don't think I'll hit him enough times to stun, so let's just rip his arm off in case I need to. In that case, I might not kill him. I might conserve some of my willpower instead of using another Honor the Chapter unnecessarily, because these two together can't hurt me. All they can do is stab me once and I've got 10 armor. So just hit them the old-fashioned way. And leave them alive. They can't bother me. You could come down, in theory, try and run down here to hit me with your knife. I don't... What's their movement? 5. So they'll go, what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't think he gets quite close enough to melee me, but just stand there just in case. Because I'd like you to get willpower back. 5 or 5. I think I burned 3 off of you as a risk, so I'd like you to come up here and start killing things. I'm just being greedy now and farming willpower off the easy targets.
Standing ready.
I may as well. Yeah, you can just move up.
Advancing.
You'll reload for free at the end of this combat, so don't worry about it. You could just move up casually. No need to get too close. How do I get you up there to go fight them? I don't have the movement. Slow Terminator stuck at the back. That's a risk, so you spam all of your abilities for a turn, and now you've got no resources left to work with. I'm just start shooting at them. No, there's honestly no point. You can just stand here. Yep, come have a go. Disrupted, whatever that entails.
Cannot harm me.
Okay, you're 4/10 of the way through the armor. Still there, we're aware. Right. Can you get up there to go hit them? No. So even if I ran now, you wouldn't have the movement to reach. This Aegis is going to run out. So I can't just stand here and tank like I did last time. I've got to actually fight back. You could go hit them, but you have to take a roundabout path. Like, I could do that and go hit him with you. So that's 1 hit, and I still have an AP left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's dead. If I just use a regular Aegis, then he can't hurt me with his 2 damage knife. So that gives you a bit of willpower, which is nice. I'm definitely not going to get... I can't get any back when you're too blasted slow. That costs 1, that costs 2. So I've got 1 more use of that before I need to start refunding myself. You're okay for now. So let's just... Yeah, let's just max out my... Get a lot on you. So you can use all of your AP to get to there and help kill him. That'll leave you alive. And it's not really an effective way I can deal with you. Can I shoot you a bit? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. He's in a really good bit of cover. Yeah, I can't really reach him unless I shot that to push him somehow.
Yes, Commander.
That would work. I'd shove him this way, destroy his armor, and get him into a good position to deal with. That's a good idea. Cost me an AP, but I think with 2 attacks each on this, I can kill it. If not, I can do a little bit of help with Brigator.
This one will.
Already goes. Oh, have I just pushed him into the way of the... Hang on. I didn't think about that. Is he in a perfect position to kind of... I can't melee him because he's in an ideal spot to be safe from melee. Okay, I'm going to kill you with a Brigator then.
At your service.
Yeah, I can easily get there and shoot him twice, killing him. Get you out, and that gives you willpower, which isn't terrible. Stand there.
At once.
No, you don't do anything fancy. 1, 2.
Blessed are our arms.
Legumes are good for XP harvesting, I suppose. You get a lot out of them, like 4 times a cultist. And then you are going to stick with the plan. I want to get the kill with you ideally, of course, because you're the one who needs willpower. So there. So I can attack him, and that leaves me with 1 left. So attack, attack. I have crit versus mechanical. How on earth do you have crit versus mechanical? On the chapter, crushing charge. Oh, his engine. That might be his natural passive that he gets. So he's just good at hitting machines. Anti-tech marine here, or just a regular tech marine. So that costs 2 AP. Go start dealing damage. This shows there is some value in having the Justicar not have Terminator armor. The ability to actually go help in combat. I think a pair of them doing that is a good idea. Hit him again. That leaves 8 HP left. That leaves you with 2 AP to do exactly 4 damage if you don't crit anything. It's almost like I planned it. Everyone's willpower is pretty good except for the Terminator here. Boars needs a opportunity to refund himself. That pod is back there. I'm not really fussed. Let's just go to the objective. See if it starts. They're moving sort of towards us. Okay, they're going to be in our path here as we try to get by. What would be the most effective way of dealing with this as I try and navigate them? I could be here. There's some cover to rely upon. They would be kind of scattered around. I guess I could come up here this way first. That's a solid wall. I can't just magic my way through that. Unless I can pass through there. That seems doable. Can't be certain. No, okay. I'll just hug the side and then spring on them. Come around this way. When your thickly armoured comrade. I'm probably going to have to navigate the long way around this. I'll go this way. Obviously can't do that. There. 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 What do you think? Just in case they move and see you, that will probably be safe.
Yes,
Don't be overly aggressive.
moving swiftly.
And you come around this way. Close enough. They're now there, so it just teleports them when they move over. Unfortunately, the bloom is going to occur in this combat. I'd rather just hit enter now, force it to happen, and then engage. Yeah, it's better than having it like reinforcements pop in because of this during a battle turn. So let's just position ourselves here and then hit end turn. I think they won't see you if you're there. No, they do. Okay, fair enough.
Powers protect us.
One heavy at least. 2 heavies. Oh, please cluster around the explosive. That's excellent work. Don't mind. If it's just cultists, I think I can clean them up pretty effectively this turn. So I can get to there and take the shot into the... In fact, I could run up, be a bit of aggressive here. I can get to there and still have 1 AP left. Use the scatter shot, which will do a lot of damage, and I can hit the explosive, so I can basically wipe these out pretty effectively. I'm then a bit exposed. I have to somehow reprieve you from that one back there. Has anyone got a grenade launcher? You look like a regular gun. You look like a regular gun. You look like a regular gun. Heavies are next to the explosive, which is appreciated. And okay, no grenade launchers I can see. So gun, yep. I've made this mistake before, so I'm just double checking. Auto gun. I would actually have preferred he'd be a grenade launcher at the back. It'd be easy to deal with him. Go down, auto gun. Yeah, they're all just auto guns. So I could rush up here with the Purgator, get to there, and I think that's going to be in range to catch the explosive with scatter shot. What's its range? Does it tell me? Well, arc 45, range 7. So let's just count this. So I can get to there and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the explosive is at 8. I don't think I reach it. So I'd probably have to spend... I could use 1 AP to have him use his full... Yeah, his full willpower. Just use one on the chapter to make this a lot easier. And I've got an AP to save myself by running to safety. Let's try. Let's move to there with 1 AP left. So just obviously I can do great damage into these, but I don't quite catch the explosive. I think I need to be 1 more forward. The risk is if I go too far forward, I think I run the risk of not being in range. I guess what I could do instead is I can just use this to kill these, and then it could damage these, and then I can use someone else just to put a single regular round into that, and that would be enough to finish them. That seems like a good compromise, rather than burning unnecessary resources on this. Depletes all ammo, so if you want to do something else first, can I just shoot that now? I could shoot that. The problem is it would move them, so you lose the damage output, and you're not going to catch them with scatter shot. So this first, I get 1 back for killing the 2 guys there.
For the Emperor. Ammo depleted.
Yeah, that burns. A bit greedy in terms of the amount of ammo you burn. So can I get to... How far do I have to go to shoot? Yeah, your silly short-range guns here. So I can easily kill these 2. The question then becomes, how do I deal with you and you? You're out of AP, so you're going to get shot to death if I don't do something. I guess I could Aegis and Fortress them, just to nullify all incoming damage. Again, burning willpower on the guy who doesn't have any left. That'll leave me with 1, so I can't even honor the chapter anymore. I guess next turn I could then run you forward to try and catch one of these and kill them. Or give you some willpower so you can move forward. But you won't have any shield, because I would have donated it all to our Purgator.
I am here to serve.
You need willpower, you don't need... You need a little bit of willpower, so maybe I can just move you forward to... You're going to tell me if I can shoot the box? It's possible there. It's not possible there, because the lines aren't being drawn, so... I guess I'd have to get into cover here. That would do it. It burns all my AP, I can't do that. No good way to do this. How far forward do you have to... You can get to there and do it. They cost... Ages cost me 1 to do. Honestly, it might just be easier to give him 1 AP with... Let's do... Yeah, this is... No need to make this so difficult ourselves. On the chapter him so he can move to safety.
Now, brother, take action.
Yeah, 2 AP. That's, yeah, trivial to get. With 2 AP you can easily get there. I was concerned with 1. And you can move to 1 and then be safe and then take a shot. Oh, we can even... He hasn't... Unfortunately, he could have taken the shot and killed these as well, but he needs to reload. So now I'll just get you out of the way. Let's be overly aggressive here. We've done what we needed to. You no longer need to burn all of your resources on that. So you can get some willpower back. How much health do these have? 3 left each. That's a shame. If I was a bit closer, I could get to there and take... that's a shame. So I could shoot them 1-1 and just get 2 willpower back. The problem is I can't get close enough to do so without costing me the extra AP. Yeah, so it starts there, full damage. And I only have 1 AP left to shoot. I'd like to move, shoot, and then use my shield. So I can't... Yes, that's perfect. So I get at least 1 back from killing those with the box. Death by box.
Destroyed.
1 back instead of 2, and then just shield. We're already at 100% of that, so we don't really have to worry about burning this up anymore. Everyone else just falling behind. I intend to rush the... How much do you get? I think I used the... Oh, no, you're the... Sorry, you're the interceptor. I'm looking at the wrong one. Are they going to rush over here to shoot the interceptor? I doubt it. It'd be a bit aggressive. Of course, not to just do this. Oh, that was all. I thought we had 1 AP left because I used 1 to on the chapter. He's coming. Oh, he's coming. Okay, you're in good terminating range. If I leave him hanging out in open terrain there, they might take the bait and go for him. Do that in a moment. Is it reinforcements? Yep. I mean, they had at least 2 way behind us where we can clean these up and then turn around. Can I reach him? I can reach him and still have 2 AP left, so I can absolutely farm him this turn. So I can kill him. If, in fact, if I'm a bit greedy, I might be able to chain this so I get him up to full willpower. Yeah, I can have you cripple that one, and then you can go 1 attack. Where can you stand to get that? You can stand there and hit him, and then you're in a really good position to get him afterwards. Perfect. And even crits him as well, just to be mean. 1. I have 2 willpower left. That makes sense. 2 willpower. And if either of you... You're at 3 of 5. Would you rather get him back up to 4? So you're both at 4, or be at 5 and 3 respectively? What do you spend willpower on? You really only spend... Oh, you have Crushing Charge, which I'm... Will you run in a single direction? Go Crushing Charge. That's not really something I want to do right now. Single direction up to range 10. Do 1 damage, 1 stun. Be immune to hazards. Oh, can you use it to run through... Oh, you might be able to run through that rubbish if you don't get plagued. That's worth considering. Basically use it to... I don't know if it destroys cover. There's something I need to use right now. I think I would rather you be 4 and 4. Because this costs 2 willpower, so they can each have 2 uses of that, because currently he's at 1. So let's have you run up here, hit him once. Then you can hit him sorry, you can just finish him. Yeah, the original plan was to bounce around, but I'll just have you pick him up. Okay. Now we need to start coming back this way because they're going to pop up here. Could be really aggressive with the interceptor and put him so they come out here, he teleport strikes, hits everyone, uses a bunch of honor the chapters and just cleans them up. How brave are you feeling with Voldred? Same principle with him. You are full... No, you are not full ammo. Do that.
Weapon rearmed.
I can get both of these in a really good position to just be super aggressive this turn. Because they can't really shoot at us or bother us in the turn they pop out. Is that really cover? Probably not. How bold are you feeling? No cover down that side. If I had the extra AP, I would stand like there. I think when they pop out, all they can do is move around. I think I'm safe to just stand here. I'm going to put both of my damage dealers right in front of them. And you rush up there as well. As far as you can.
Moving swiftly. More corpses join the ranks.
Nurglings. I saw a bunch of zombies as well. They're not allowed to hit me, I believe. Yes, I understood correctly. Good. So now I'm in a good position to deal with them. Obviously, you're not ideally poised in that you want to scatter shot these and do a lot of damage, but I can do this. Teleport strike. Oh, I'm not allowed to... Am I not allowed to use it when I'm touching them or something? Oh no, it just wasn't triggering. I can everyone with a teleport strike and then just put myself right back down out of harm's way so I can scatter shot and kill everyone. Question becomes, can I use
At your service.
scatter shot when he's next to me? Yes, I can. In fact, I don't have to do much damage at all. Might be a waste of willpower. You've got 6 left and it costs 1, so that would be cost effective. It doesn't explode or anything, Nurglings. They're just happy to be there. I think we're okay. Yeah, I don't need to be so greedy here.
At your command.
You obviously need to get out, so don't use the 3 willpower teleport strike. Just teleport. So probably attack him so he gets low enough, and attack this, and then teleport out the way. I'll then have you move forward. Get 1 round of your Storm Bolter into each of these so they're low enough such that when I scatter shot I can kill them all in 1 hit. That's what I'll do. So cripple this one. How much? It does what? 6 damage? Yeah, they have... What was it? 7. They have 7 HP each, so they have just enough to survive the hit. So you have 10, so you'll take 6, I assume. Yeah, he's taking... The cover isn't helping them there. Ignores half cover, which is what they're in. So if I just do 4 damage to him, which you can do easily. Why am I getting hurt? Because I have to move? I'm not allowed to hit sideways, it seems. You're not allowed to hit diagonally. So I'm moving here, and for some reason that's hurting me. Does it have a passive pain in your area? Psychic Thought. All demonic units gains plus 2 HP. This effect can stack. Oh, okay. So he's buffing them their HP, is why they're tougher. Tainted Chant. Psychic Thought. Up to 4 corpses within area 3. Rise has grown. Doesn't matter. Don't know why I'm not able to stand there. Oh, because I'm getting hit. Oh, I see. Because I have to move and then they trigger their attacks. Fine, that makes sense. So in that case, I'll just hit these 2 and then back off and just leave him alive. Well, I'm not going to leave him alive. I'm going to scatter shot and then go kill him. Oh, but who can I kill him with is the problem. That's actually a bit of a headache. Hang on. Let's see how far you can get. Fortunately, he can get to there and do 2 damage. There and do 4, which is perfect. So you can get there, do full damage to him, get him low, and then you can finish him with 1 round. Good.
I am here to serve.
Hit this one. Just regular hit. I did crit him again. Okay. And then hit this one. And you crit this one. Okay. I'm not wasting all 3 willpower and teleport striking here, it's just not worth it. And then just teleport out the way so I can effectively kill them with scatter shot. Who's going to help him with... careful. Someone probably needs to help with this one though. Because after scatter shot he's alive on 1. Can you get far enough to do at least 1 damage to him? Yes, you can. You can stand there and kill him later, so this is fine.
Ready to serve.
Teleport out the way. Goodbye. And I know you've got the AP back, so I can shoot someone if I'm so inclined. I mean, I don't get will. I only get 1 back for the scatter shot, so I could have you shoot one of them, refund yourself some of your willpower, and then he can use scatter shot, kill the other one, get at least his willpower back, and do the necessary damage I'm looking forward to. How was I going to kill the Nurgling again? Oh, I think you were going to walk up here and kill it for me. Yes, you do. For that's what it games out. Good. Take a willpower, free of charge. And then, yeah, I'm going to go with this here. You get your willpower. You only get 1, so that's an ideal way to do damage.
Firing now.
Use 1, get 1.
I must sanctify my
So you can't. Oh, he doesn't. I was wondering how I was going to get him dead. No, he doesn't have any ammo left. I could just punch him. How much does punching do? I don't know what the base is. It like just flat 1 or something silly? So willpower wise, you're at 4. You're at 4. You're okay, and you're at 6. So everyone's just 1 off their max. It doesn't really make a difference. I guess it's more precious on these than the other type. So I'll have you come up here and get yours back. I'll have you kill the Nurglings there at the back, please.
Yes, Commander.
The Justicars are burning through it faster than our damage dealers.
Firing now. See them fall, brothers.
12 XP. And then you,
Ready
if you
to
want to run over
serve.
here and just do, what was it, 1 damage to this?
Aye, sir. Enemies destroyed.
Easy when you know how. Start moving towards the other seed carrier. There he is. Moving away from us, so no need to be tentative with our movements. But you are going to stick together.
At your command. Your orders. Yes.
Haven't noticed the seed pod if it's in the map. I'm not exactly scrounging the whole terrain, am I? And then apparently I can still move. Oh yeah, go on. You might as well make use of your movement while you've got it. Where are the Ultramarines? And there's the hand smirts. You can shoot bolter rounds into these as well as anyone else, so that's your full movement. Triggered. Nothing triggered. And I'm pretty sure if I go that far forward, I'll see them. And there's no... that would be... I can't jump up there as a Terminator, but... Well, surely you can do at least that step. Apparently that's beyond him. I can definitely put the Brigator here. That'd be a great spot for you. They'll come forward probably into that and get in a really bad position. Move you up
Yes,
first.
Commander.
I think... I mean, later on you'll be able to jump up there, but not now. You can just use all your AP to get to there. Will that... Do you think that will spot them? Just in case it does, let's use that to there, and that gives you 1 AP left. We'll move the other 2 first before I commit to the extra step. Can I really not get up here? Is it just impassable terrain or something? Maybe I'm just not allowed to use it. Ah, fair enough. That would have been really good. Okay, fine. We'll make do. There's plenty of bits to hide behind. You get half cover all about the place.
Praise the Emperor.
You know, the Justicar, you would like the Interceptor to be as close as possible.
At once. Here.
And this will reveal it to us. Yeah, it's not a valid target to teleport up there, so you're definitely not allowed. There, I know it's an explosive, but it's not actually going to matter.
Guard up.
Ah, that's awkwardly positioned for us. Can I avoid them, do you think? Probably. It wouldn't be that hard. What do you really get out of fighting? Oh, there's the seed pod. That's a bit of a nuisance to get to. I'd have to commit a night to just going for that, and it would almost assuredly trigger those. Is it worth 1 seed? No. So we'll if they come into us and we have to fight them and kill them, fine, we'll commit to all the resources, but for now I'm just going to approach this as though I only intend to kill you. There's no real way to get you into cover here. I can't really advance without... I'll just go boldly stand there.
Standing ready.
Yeah, I've got don't quite have the AP I need to move to where I want to. Because then I'd have to waste another AP when the fight starts to get into like 1 AP to get to there and actually be safe. It's really not worth it. So just there will do. You've got range enough to deal with them, I suppose. Come forward. I might not even be triggering them this... No, I'm not even triggering them this turn. So don't worry about it. And they're moving away from us if I don't trigger them now, which is annoying. I'd actually rather they fight around the explosives. You can get to there and definitely set them off. There's full cover there, but they'll obviously flank you in that direction, so that would be daft. Just stand there.
Yes, sir. Rally, fools. Your fate shall be tested.
Those annoying pox fellows.
There. I see what.
So we'll leave him. Annoying to leave him last, because he obviously supplements the other ones, but... Oh no, he's not the seed carrier. Oh, you're the seed carrier. Oh, that's convenient. I can kill you without, like, triggering the extra enemies. Do you have a grenade launcher to be worried about? Is he full cover there? I would assume so. I could probably hit him just by hitting that anyway. I haven't used my grenade yet, so that's something you can consider. No armor targets, but I don't think we'll encounter any anymore now that the Plague Marines are dead. Ranges, you can't reach that. You could reach that one and do... That's, surely they'll give me something better later. We're going to do a whole smite. Range 10, yeah, he'll probably do damage. I can't keep it stop with armor, I just have to be in full cover. Warp instability, so instantly trigger the hex. Swelling flesh. Give everyone armor. Yeah, he's a nuisance to leave alive. It makes him a lot tougher. How brazen do I want to be? I guess to actually make effective use of teleport strike here, I'd have to probably teleport, get myself really close, and then I could teleport strike and do a lot of damage. I have lots of uses on the chapter. I have Quicksilver. Hell, I could even use Gate and just put myself right on top of all of them. I don't think it's necessary this turn though, because it's kind of draining AP off everyone isn't actually as worth it. So yeah, let's just do a whole lot of damage this turn. Let's teleport you to about like there, then use teleport strike to bounce, 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 and get you next to him. You'll then have, I guess I'll get at least 1 AP back between the two to do a bunch of damage to him. He might be alive, at which point I can Quicksilver and kill him. And then just hide in cover. And then the rest of them can move up and start damaging these instead. Yeah, let's be aggressive. Teleport. Right next to the target you intend to basically first strike, so use the minimum distance to there.
With alacrity.
Get the AP back immediately, I appreciate it, and then teleport strike. Bing bong, bing bong. And then we'll land there. So we can start hitting you. I still have 2 AP left with which to murder him. It is 4 damage. If I 4 strike, he goes down to 4 and will definitely die with the next hit. It burns the willpower and I've only got 2 left. I'm going to get some back when I hit these anyway, so I'll be able to use my abilities if I need it. So that's not a problem. Oh, that does... do I care? It goes up by, what, 15 a pop? So as long as you don't use any more psychic stuff, you can forestall that an extra turn. It's nice just to kill him. Kill him the old-fashioned way. Now can I finish off the rest of these weaklings? That one easily. Him in a bit more of a hassle. I'll leave him till last. Probably astral aim him. He is astral aimable, so I can take the seed right now. He'll survive, annoyingly. You have your grenade. What's the grenades? It's tiny, yeah, that's the downside. You can get to it does the same damage as the regular one, but you've got to be really lucky with your positioning. He's less of a priority, he's just a grenade launcher, and they're going to move away, so don't run up there and accidentally trigger those.
At your service.
You could go stomping, you can actually go melee him. Or you can kill that one instead. Costs all your AP, which is a shame. Maybe I use Quicksilver on you instead. Just trying to game how do I effectively kill them all? You could use one on a chapter on this to have you get 2 AP, kill that one, and then shoot and kill that one, so you get a bunch of AP back. That puts you in. I like to use one at least to move to safety. What else? Adantor will then be doing what? He'd rush forward, do 1 damage, 2 damage, 1, 2. Not great in terms of his options. He's a bit too far away to be helpful. I guess I could Halo Skull these this turn. I've got 2 and I'm not using them for anything. Yeah, we might as well. So you can move to there. If I commit to killing both of these, yes, I'll trigger the reinforcements, but I can Halo Skull to turn those off, and I can kill them next turn. Move to there. That won't trigger the reinforcements, I don't think. Careful, I need at least... No, Halo Skulls are free AP. I remember that, so you don't need to worry about that. You could just move there for no cost.
Moving now.
Okay, let's turn off... I can turn off all of them. I don't seem to actually be hit by it. What's going on? It's not triggering any sort of... Notice it's not seemingly telling me that they're being bothered by the effect. Well, it's clearly on them, so I assume that works. I don't really know... Well, maybe I could probably hit all 4 of them where I'm so inclined. No, the positioning is a bit awkward. Yeah, okay, we'll just go with those ones then. It should work. Any autos? Yeah. Yeah, it didn't work. They weren't hit by it. What's going on? Why are they immune to the Halo Skull? Time bomb, hunker down. Ah, hunker down. Are they all hunkered? Hunker down. Hunker down. Yeah, they got me. Okay, good. That's why I need to check those. Fine. So we're not doing that. Instead, we'll just have you go nuts and start killing things. He's now spent. He's a bit vulnerable there, so maybe I'll just Quicksilver on you.
Yes, Commander.
You can easily just kill these and get your willpower back. I guess I can shoot that one so I don't have to move.
I am the Emperor's fury.
And can I... Hang on. No, not shoot. Just stand there. Annoying. I'd love to stand exactly where he is after I... No, I'm forced to move to there. Maybe if I can tell it to set a position there. You're not really in cover, but it's better than nothing. You can't take his position as you kill him.
We are the hammer.
Another use of one of the chapter. That's probably going on you. Can I get far enough to chuck the grenade onto these two? Yes, but at what cost? All of my AP in effect. So stand there, throw the grenade. Oh, the grenade will put. Does it? Hang on. I can't test it. Is someone close enough to show me off if that works? If I had the grenade, I can probably put it there, hit them, and hit the explosives and kill them. Yeah, the crack grenade costs
At your
me.
service.
Everyone's too far away to see it before I move. Okay. I think I can catch both of them, even with this tiny radius. Yeah, I should be able to hit both of those there. Although, maybe not. Actually, I can probably... The height mapping is probably letting me down. Yeah, that doesn't hit either of them. No, that's just me hovering over them. No, I think it will work then, because this is just triggering by hovering. Oh no, hang on. No, okay, I'm going to trust it does work. That should be okay. They'll be alive on one each, which is a bit of a shame. I can't... Unless I just ran forward and used... Quicksilver on you, because I can run forward. How much health do they have each? 6, so... Unfortunately, if I use 1 ammo on Astral Aim to get the seed and kill him, then I can't... The damage output will drop by 1. With this, it'll go down to damage 5, because you get 2 per ammo dealt. So they'll survive on 1 each anyway. Then it falls to, I guess, you to try and come up there and do... I guess you can just, on the chapter, to do a little bit of extra damage and finish them off with you. Seems sensible. Let's just be aggressive. I'm being rewarded by being as aggressive as possible. So get to there, that's full cover. Yeah, it does work. I hit the Halo Skull of all things. I guess I can push them this way, sort of. And I'll use Honor the Chapter on you so you can take the seed off of the gunner. So... Can't hit both of those. Oh, I can hit both of those. That's much better. So maybe I'll take the seed off of the gunner and then throw a grenade, hit these two, killing him, because I think he survives the... He'll survive the Astral Aim, which is ideal. So I'll do this now and get the seed.
Good work, Commander. I trust your men have preserved some samples for my tests.
0 turns to arrival.
Once.
Bloom seed excised.
Yeah, we've got to do a good job of getting through this here. Hold for extraction, but we don't need to hold, we can just kill them all. So we're now going to use Honor the Chapter, or would you rather use Quicksilver on you? So if I use Quicksilver, I get 2 and he's still got 3. That lets you use your spread ability and possibly just kill them all. I guess you could reload and then use the spread and that'll definitely kill them all. Unless it's not... Is it full cover or half cover? The drop pod is half cover, so yeah, I think I can just use my spread shot and wipe these out if I use Quicksilver on you. 1 to reload. Goes to show how powerful Honor the Chapter is. It's the equivalent of the stratagem.
What is your will?
No, wrong one. That one. Is it? Can I not hit them through the... Why not? Ignore half cover. They're not in full cover though. Guess I could try repositioning a bit. Maybe it's because I don't have an angle on them. I could move around to here and have an AP left and definitely hit them all. Or at least the one of them. Yeah, let's go kill them. He's safe, yeah, he's going to get away with it. Crafty devil. I hit the useless Halo Skull, that's not an issue.
For the Emperor! Ammo depleted.
Okay, and then you have a use of this, so I guess I could use it. He wants extra willpower. He has no ammo left, so even if I use it on him, he can't shoot and kill. We can ignore him, he's got a grenade launcher. Though it would be nice to get rid of him, because this is going to move into us, and then we're going to engage by this and this. In which case, at next turn, I'll use gates to put myself on top of this unit and go nuts and kill them instantly. Let's just kill the damage dealer. Which I can do by... Best bet is actually to use this on you. Or even him. Who's close? I think you're a touch closer.
Ready to serve.
JP, can you get there to the blasted? Yeah, you can't actually go melee them because of all the stuff in the way, but you can get to there and go melee him. It costs both. So just there and shoot. That costs both. I need to get to a position where... Oh no, my 1 point of movement off being able to do anything effective here. 222, can I just crush and charge? Not through like solid terrain. Yeah, I don't have the AP. You gotta be joking. There's nowhere I can situate myself because it's there, and then the next point of movement would let you shoot him and kill him. Oh, give me strength.
I am here to serve.
Oh, do you have a shot there? 0. He has a 0 damage shot. You can draw a line of sight, you just can't hurt the target.
At your command.
The only thing I can think to do is use my AP to get there and then try and crushing charge around the corner. Because this just isn't going to work. Yeah, I can go melee the grenade launcher and get him in a bad position. That leaves him alive to shoot me, which is frustrating. You have 2 and you have 2. Oh, I could use Aegis and Fortress you, so you can't be bothered. I can make myself just immune to the damage. In that case, would I want to rush you up there? Because that would make you the target and you don't have armor. I could go max out and just so he can't be hurt this turn. I really want him gone though, because I'm not under any threat at all. A 1 HP cultist here getting away with it. If I just used the AP on him, I could have gone melee him and that would have worked. Ah, disappointing. Edantor. What about this way? Check all your spots to see if there's anywhere I can shoot. What if I use Crushing Charge first? Oh, it's got better movement. So maybe I can use Crushing Charge, get behind him with that, and then I can take a shot that will kill him? I can get to, like, there? Surely that's an angle. I'll immediately trigger that pod. That's a terrible idea, because if I trigger them now, I won't have AP back. I can get over there and definitely hit him and probably not trigger the pod. I think that's a good solution. Burns basically all my willpower. I've got 1 left. I'll get 1 back for killing him so I can still use abilities. So let's go to there. Presumably I'll get an angle with which to shoot him. I won't trigger the enemy reinforcements. Oh, I do. Okay, you do hit allies for that and cause 1 damage. Good to know.
Pain is beneath me.
Why can't you target him? Oh, come on. I'm not even in a position to go melee him either. This is ridiculous how unlucky I'm getting. Why can't you draw a line? What is he? What's he behind? Is that full cover that's obscuring? As well as like 1 position that you need to be there. Okay. He's just going to stand there and shoot me. There's nothing I can do about it now. Okay, original plan. Use your Aegis and then just Fortress this so he's immune to damage. I'll kill you all next turn. You can't hurt my Brigator any more than I already have. You have an AP you can't use. Congratulations. Can't reach on 1 square off meleeing him. Can't shoot on 1 square off having line of sight. So I guess just start doing damage to that one then. Yep, there they go.
Foul intruders. They will not prevail.
suppose my intention is to kill these and then jump. Are you going to shoot the... No, they shot them. Okay, it's a good target. I've... -1 AP now, that's not ideal. I guess I could ignore this pod and just gates like over here to kill those instead. See how annoying they are. I'll kill these because I can hang around and just shoot them, or just teleport directly on top of this. Couple blade now. I fancy my chances teleporting over here and just killing these instead. So is that more arena? No, just boons. I'm never going to engage these, I'm going to ignore them. Not worth the hassle. Oh great, one of the Plague Marine boons. It's one of the ones I didn't want to happen. He gets damage, so you're never going to get to hit anything, so don't worry. Okay, so we're going to gate. Just a question of, do I want to burn AP to kill him in revenge? No, he's too well positioned, it's a nuisance, so... Sayonara. Over here. Ignore everything they've got just to go kill these two. -1 AP, but that's okay. Now, frustratingly, I'm lost an AP on 2 guys because of that wretched ability of his. So how do you want to handle this? Oh. You're close enough to hit twice, but not quite kill him. Use Quicksilver. You could, in theory, teleport strike and maybe get your AP back to do like maximum damage between both of them. Bit of reach. Have they both got regular bolt guns? Yes, they're not too much of a hassle. So I'll try and fish for AP for you, so you can do this. If not, it's still more damage than just meleeing. I do get it back. That's very lucky. So you now get to attack twice. I think you're just shy of killing him though with 2 attacks. I'm going to use the Warp Strike now? Probably, because I'm not going to have any other use of it later on. He will survive at least 1. The Justic only has 1 AP, that's unfortunate. You have 2, so I guess I could use that to give you 2. That'll give you 3 actions, and then I could use 1 to go hit him. And I could use attacks with you and an extra will, and then I could use Honor the Chapter. Do you have enough willpower left to use Honor the Chapter? No, I need to get the kill with this. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use yours for this, so you have enough AP to do stuff. That gives you 2. That gives you 3, which between you two will be enough to kill him. Give him willpower back. I can then use you to go melee this. I see how this is going to go. You can get him down to 3, which will allow you to finish him. And then you can hit him and kill him. And you still have a bunch of AP to use. You'll have enough willpower left over to do this. In fact, you need to even bother. You can just go melee him and then melee him again, killing him. You have no ammo, so all you can do is punch. But honestly, just go hit him. You've got 2 AP. He's got not enough HP to survive it. And Honor the Chapter is strong. It's a hard counter to the AP penalties. And dead. Alright, so you're the only one left. Just go stand and cover somewhere. They're going to try rushing over towards us. Can I get close enough to engage us? No. We're surely too far away. Step is a bit exposed there, but I'm not worried. We're leaving that XP on the table, don't worry.
Attack! Kill them all! Just wait. Ah! I will fight from here. Ah!
So we've won now, we don't actually care what's happening.
Attack! Kill them all! Just wait. Just wait. Load it. Charge!
So I'll just speed this up a bit. We're just kind of wasting our time. Good. Okay, 1 turn. It ends this turn, so all I'm really doing is fishing for kills. The seed pod was there. I'm not getting to that. Ignore it. Have your grenade you haven't thrown. Why is he immune to grenading? I just got to position it correctly. So maybe shoot him once and chuck it. They get an extra turn, bear in mind, so we're not actually safe yet. Good squeeze into damage. You can assassinate him, get a little bit extra AP, XP. fact, you can probably kill a good number of these. There's that annoying chanter in the back though, who can do nasty damage to you, so don't ignore him. Nah, I'm just going to kill them and then back off and ignore them. How much XP do you get for cultists anyway? Like 2? 4? 3. And you need hundreds to level at this point, so not worth it. We're going this way. The Grey Knights bravely withdraw from battle. Brave Sir Robin ran away. Engage in a tactical advance in the opposite direction of the enemy. You can be tucked into there nice and safe. Nice and cozy. Hold on.
They will not see me here.
Let me just speed this up.
Beginning teleportation.
So no damage apart from the one I did to myself. Cough, cough. Afflictions are negative effects that generally last for a limited number of turns. Yeah, we know. So does the Purgator get wounded? I don't remember if he was already wounded or not. I think if you take 1, that doesn't count as a light wound. 1 of 10. Oh no, he was already wounded because of course he went in, so it makes no difference. There you go, the A team against a low tier mission. Not exactly difficult. I wasn't even keeping track of the number of enemy melee kills. I'm guessing we blew over the limit. Armory, so what is that? I don't want apothecaries, they're rubbish. Sage Fighter, the Flamers, again, they don't seem very good because you just use the cone shot with your silencers, and silencers have way more, like the disruptability is going to be key later. I don't like staffs, they're too low. Extra focus is nice, so it goes up. Again, you wouldn't, when you need the Aegis to work, you can't afford to rely on a quarter chance of success. Prodigy's plates, just armor. I mean, it's not armor on a kind of usual, it's not until later. Unguents of warding, that is 15% resistances. Oh, well, again, not high enough such that you would rely upon it on combat, so not really worth bothering with. Of all of that, the only thing I would consider is the armor. It does nothing for us now except it gives us more HP relative to usual +4, and then later on it will give you a flat armor. Again, I'm presuming I can just take better options later to the point where it's kind of a waste of rec. It's only 1, so I would consider it, but I think because of it's, I'm going to need multiples that are even, so I'm going to need like 2s and 3s. So I think going down to 11 would actually annoy me quite a bit. I'd be 1 shy of getting something I want. So now I'm just going to leave it. It doesn't. I wouldn't really equip it or use it for anything beyond what I'm doing anyway. So enough of the tier 1 stuff. We can do better. Katie was already lightly wounded and only for 2 more days, so that makes the difference. No levels. Apparently, I need to go fight bigger things. Clear. Okay. So he'll heal himself in a second anyway. That was great. Nothing really to do. I'm just going to reposition us so that we're ready for the next batch. Now, so where do you want to be roughly? Probably around there. Kind of they'll spawn here. Probably if there's 2 on that side, I think you're out of luck anyway. Oh, maybe there. Tune prognosticar. Oh, because I have 1 to spare. No, I can't move it. It's bizarre that there's no way to actually undo those. Kind of a hard commitment that I didn't. Thing you first decide when you load up the campaign. I have no idea what this does. Put it down randomly. When's our next Grandmaster visit? Let's have a look. Everyone's healthy. We'll finish the construction. Not quite. I think we're a day shy. 70 days. So we've got enough time for another batch so we can get even more requisition when that happens. But yeah, we'll call that there. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. It's considerably easier than the last one, but then you would expect it to be, wouldn't you? If you have any notes on what could be done better, then please do let me know. Still, I take it on the early stages here. There's more stuff coming, but I think we got the core gameplay group relatively down pat. It's not unless I'm making some very silly mistakes. Or if you just want to chat with me and understand the comment section, that's great too. Thank you very much, and thank you for your support. I'll see you next time.